afternoon, everyone. Sorry I didn't bring any of my stuff for filming, but it's one of those days that I feel like giving up on getting treatments or anything. So I don't know if any of you ever feel that way, but it's just one of those days where, I want to throw my hands up and say, the heck with it. I'm ready to move on, ready to go. And I don't get that way very often because I gotta raise my boys as much as I can, or for as long as I can, before I get sicker. But I've lost so many friends. They still think they're friends, but they don't stop by. I can go weeks without anybody coming by. I'm not supposed to cook. Used to have a group of people that brought meals at least 3 nights a week. For some reason, after I got out of inpatient rehab when I was in my wheelchair, they stopped bringing meals. So I got to figure out something every day. And those of you that have cognitive impairment or early onset dementia or even anything like that, you know how hard it is to remember. And if the refrigerator's closed, I don't know what's in it. I can't plan. It's one of those things that just is hard for me and causes a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. I use a walker, so I can't do floors and things like that. It's hard to do laundry, and those are nothing compared to making phone calls and dealing with insurance companies and dealing with doctors, making appointments. I called today. I have a son that needs an appointment with a specialist. They can't get him in. Today is March. No, it's not. It's May. I think May 22nd of 2017. They cannot get him in until March of 2018. Almost a year before he can get in. I don't know if we can wait that long. And now that and I can't go see my doctor anymore. I gotta go to an assigned doctor. And it's just one thing after another. I tried to make a list. I used to could do like 15 things. Now I make a list of like 3 things to try to get them done. And I couldn't sleep because of all the things that had to be done. So I called for refills for medication. And then I called the wrong refill. So I called back and gave them the right one because it wasn't the right medicine that needed to be refilled. Then, what did I do next? I called the specialist to find out that I couldn't get in for a year. I called my son's therapist because at this point I'm literally sick to my stomach and had to cancel his appointment and reschedule for tomorrow because I was so sick I couldn't leave the house. I get myself so worked up, I think. I called and made dentist appointments. I called and made orthodontist appointments. I called insurance companies, changed providers because they put me with somebody that I don't get along with, or didn't years ago. My doctor's not on the list, so I can't go see my doctor anymore. So anyway, then the kids have been fighting. Now, I don't know if there's a full moon or what, but they've just been bickering and bickering since I got home from school. Had baseball practice tonight from 5 to 6:30, so I got here a little before 5, and there's not a soul here. Well, it turns out this is the night. It's from 6:30 to 8, and so I just had 2 of the boys, and so we went and picked up some stuff for their water, drink, the stuff you pour into water to flavor it, and picked up medicine that had come in that I was kind of thinking there was some. I had to look at my text message, and yes, my son's allergy medicine came in. Was not the medicine I called in, but anyway, so I got it. His insurance messed up, so I had to pay all of that out of pocket. Excuse me. So anyway, right now we're at baseball practice, and I am so sick and tired of, I'll be there if you need anything. No, they won't. I need help. I gotta have help, and I can't get any help. I just can't do it anymore. I spent all morning in tears. And I finally slept a little bit, and then when I woke up, I was able to stop the tears, so I haven't cried since, but I just can't do this. I can't, it's too much. And people don't realize how difficult it is. They think that because I look okay, that I'm okay, but my brain does not work like it used to. Have trouble getting dressed. Well, you get dressed. Well, yeah, I get dressed. It takes an hour. And that's when I don't put everything on backwards. I'm just fed up. Can you take a shower? Yes, I can take a shower. But I have to hang on to bars so I don't fall over and break my neck. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. This is so lonely. It takes you out of, I was a teacher. I was around hundreds of people a day, and now I'm around no one during the day. And I just, I see my payee once a month. Have a friend that I see maybe. We're making sure we got together a couple times a week, but now that school's about out, that's not going to happen anymore. I paid somebody to help take care of me with some rent money but they haven't been paying their rent, so now I can't pay somebody to help. So it's just, I don't know what to do, and I don't know that I want to keep fighting it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so negative, but these are the ways that this is the way that I feel today, and a lot of days, and I'm just fed up. I just don't know what else to do. I have, make plans. I did. I have a will. I have a living will. I have a regular will. I got the kids taken care of. The other thing I haven't done is that I want to do, that I can think of that I need to do, is find a place that I like now, that when things get bad enough that I need to be put in a home, then it's one that I've chosen. Other than that, I don't know what else I need to do other than just sit down and write down on a piece of paper so somebody can read it. This is who the boys go to. This is, who has my living will. This is, here are my funeral arrangement stuff. And here is the home I want to go to if things get so bad that I can no longer live in my home. But, that's a lot. It's a lot to deal with anyway, just on its own. But to deal with it on my own, and who am I going to give this piece of paper to? You know? I'm sorry. It's just one of those days that this hits hard. And I'm surely not alone. I'm surely not the only one that feels this way. So please comment below if you've had these kind of days and you've ever felt like this. You know, I got messages, private messages, on some of them. You know, if nothing else, like this video so that I know I'm not alone. And please consider subscribing. Maybe we can start our own little community. Well, I'm going to let you go and have a great evening. Bye-bye.